Assalamualaikum students and welcome. Today our lecture is about English grammar and our topic is structure of sentence. So let's get started. Now our first part is kinds and structure of sentences. There are many kinds of sentences. Firstly, we are discussing the kinds of sentences on the basis of structure. So on the basis of structure, there are three main kinds of sentences. The first is simple, second is negative, and third is interrogative. Discussing the first kind, the simple sentence are also called affirmative and positive. These are the simplest kind of sentences, and in these sentences something is just stated in a positive manner. For example, we just state if I am a girl or I play football. In these sentences something is just stated and it is in positive manner, so these kind of sentences are called affirmative. The structure of such sentences are subject plus verb plus object, and this is the simplest structure of any sentence. Giving you an example, subject, we will take subject as I, and verb is play, and object is football. So in this sentence, I is subject, verb is play, and football is object, and it is a kind of sentence in which something is positively stated, so such sentences are called simple sentences. Next is negative sentence. In these kind of sentences something is negated, something is stated in a negative manner, something is taken as we don't want to do this and such that. And the structure of such sentence is subject plus helping verb plus not plus verb and plus object. Not is must in such kind of sentences. And if I give you examples, so taking the same sentence, if I put I do not play football. So here do is the helping verb. Do is the helping verb, and not as here is used for the negative one. So such kind of sentences are negative sentences. Last is interrogative. In such sentences some question is asked, and the change in structure is just that the help or helping verb come at the start of the sentence, and the question mark is very necessary in such kind of sentences. Question mark come at the end of the sentence. For example, if we take that do I play football, so here do is coming at the start, then subject, then verb, and then object, and then question mark. So this is a kind of sentence called interrogative sentence. I hope so these three kinds are clear: simple, negative, and interrogative. So let's move ahead. Now our second part is personal pronoun. Personal pronoun are the kind of pronoun that we use for several persons. For example, such pronoun that we use for ourselves or someone else are called personal pronouns. So there are mainly three kinds of personal pronoun: first person, second person, and third person. What are they? We will discuss now. First person is the one who is talking. For example, I am talking to you, so I am the first person. First person, there are two kinds: first person singular and first person plural. If I am talking, I will write I, and if we are a group of people and talking, so we'll write we. So these are the first person, the one who is talking to any audience. Second person is the one who we are talking to. For example, I am talking to you, so you are the second person, and second person is just you. There are no plural or singular in it, and you is taken as plural. Now third person, what is the third person? Third person is the one we are talking about. If we are talking about any person, it will be third person. If I'm saying that he is a naughty boy, so he is the third person. And the categories are also he, she, it are third person singular, while they is the third person plural. And if there is a singular name, then it is third person singular. Or if there's many names like Ali, Sarah and Ahmed, so there are three names, so it will come in third person plural. Here's a chart for you, so it will make it clear what are the third person singular and plural. Take a look on this. Now moving ahead, we'll discuss the use of helping verbs. First is am are. We'll discussing is am are. So is used for any singular thing. Basically talking about personal pronoun, is used for third person singular. What are third person singular? I hope you remember third person singular are he, she, ignore my writing, it. So these are third person singular, and if any name is given. So with these we use is. He is doing something, she is doing, it is doing. So third person singular, we use is with third person singular. Now are is used for all plural things, and we can also say that except third person singular and first person singular, with all other things we use are. So basically are is used with first person plural, second person and third person plural. Except third person singular and first person singular, we use are with everything else. Third person singular are he, she, it, and first person singular are is I. So except these, with everything else we use are. This is the simplest way to remember. So as we discussed, first person singular is I, and always with I am is used. Nothing else. Is and are not used with I. We use am with I. This is the exception. Okay. So there are some examples like I am, as we discussed that am is used with I. He is third person singular, so is used. She is third person singular, is used. It is third person singular, is used. We is first person plural, so are is used. You is second person, so are is used. They is third person plural, so are is used. Moving ahead, we will discuss now use of was and verb. Was is used with first and third person singular, which are I, he, she, it. So was is used with these four things, and with all other things were is used, including first person plural, second person and third person plural. So the easiest way to remember these is to remember what is used with the minimum things. Like was is used with first and third person singular, so it is easy to remember. Just remember was is used with first and third person singular, so with everything else were is used. Okay, so let's see some examples. I was, it is in first category. You were, because it is in second category. He, she, it was. We were, you were, they were. I hope so it is clear. Now moving ahead, we will discuss the use of do, does and did. Do is used with first person, all the first person. Either they are singular or plural. All the second person and third person plural. So, which is missing? Only third person singular. So does is used for third person singular. So it is easy to remember that does is used with third person singular, and with all other things do is used. And do and does are present tenses, means these are helping verbs used in the present tense, so we use them only in present tense. So what we use in past tense? There is another helping verb called did. It is used for all the kind of persons in past tense, and if we use did, after did it is necessary to use first form of verb. No matter it is the past tense, but still if did is used, we have to use first form of verb after did. Looking to some examples, I do, because it is not the third person singular. They do, because it is not third person singular. He does, because it is third person singular. We use that. This. She does. You did not eat. We are seeing that we are using did and then first form of verb eat. She did not play. We are using did and first form of verb. So let's move ahead. Our last part is use of has, have, and had. Like do, does, and did, has and have are used in present tenses, while had is used in the past tense. So we can for simplicity we can remember that have is used for everything for which do is used, and has is used for everything for which does is used. So has is used for third person singular, while have is used for everything else, and they are used in present tenses, while had is used for all the tenses in past tense. There are some examples, you can have a look. I hope it is clear. There is no such kind of difficulty in this. So these are some exercises for you. The first is use of SM and R, and the second is was verb. Pause the video and try to solve the exercises at your own. I hope you will not find it difficult. Our second question is this: use of do, does, and did, and use of has, have, and had. Pause the video and try to solve these. We will discuss the answers in the next class. Thank you and have a nice day.